Alright, so boom, check it. Listen. We're back with LLL. Okay, these game names are getting interesting to say the least. You know what I mean? So check me out. It's a MMO, right? First person shooter. No, third person shooter. You know, action brawl RPG. But yeah, all the titles. You know the deal. Come on. Yeah, but here's what I'm confused about, right? What is going on? You know what I mean? Because listen, when I first saw this, right, I saw it like 3 days ago. I thought, I just seen like the big thing with 4,000 arms come by and obliterate everybody. I thought that the game that was shown was Hell Is Us, because I talked about that and how weird that looked. It looked like, you know, had a little Death Stranding kind of, you know, the weird vibe, and I guess like the vibe that I'm getting is like Chinese, Japanese, you know, inspirations, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Kojima, you know, made Death Stranding and then Hell Is Us, and I'm pretty sure that's another, you know, Asian developer, and I know this is for a fact an Asian developer. I mean, come on, it's a Mac. I mean, like, you know what I mean? But it's not Hell Is Us, it's LLL, a new game in this same kind of, you know, I already said all the buzzwords, genre, you know what I mean? And the only thing I'm confused about is, like, what's going on, you know what I mean? Because right now, you know, it's mechs, shooting, death, all that, you know what I mean? And the reason I wanted to talk about this now is because there's a lot of games that's coming out right now. Not coming out, but a lot of games being shown right now and no games dropping, you know? And it's actually kind of confusing that, you know, so many games, you hear this, that, you know what I mean? And I know some games are dropping nowadays, like right now, like the hottest thing is right now is, Among Us VR, you know what I mean? It just dropped literally as I'm making this video, so you know people are on that. But nobody's ever heard of, never seen no good trailers of Among Us VR when it dropped. But the people are seeing these. What happened to Hell Is Us? What happened to this game? You know what I mean? Because this isn't the first time it's being shown. You know, I'm pretty sure there was a game event recently. I mean, and it shows like a lot of good indie games and lots of AAA games. That this was one of them, you know what I mean? And all right, so basically what I want to talk about is that this doesn't turn into another Hellrider situation. Like Hellrider, I meant, is that what it's called? Hellrider? You know what I'm talking about? You know the game where you know. I only gotta explain it. All right. So, you know, you have the different classes, all that stuff. It doesn't turn into that, right? Now, with all these games that have the, you know, shooter and a big giant, I want to know that if, right? Because look, this is what everybody's seen. Everybody's seen this, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. You know what I mean? But they don't have a trailer. They have a gameplay trailer. I couldn't find a regular trailer. This is a cut down version of it. It was 9 minutes. I'm not finna play 9 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, basically, a lot of these games are not hitting the prerequisites that they used to, and I see, and that's not a bad thing. That's a bad thing for the consumer and for us, right, the players. But that's not a bad thing for the developers and the companies, right? Because let's say you want to make a super, you know, the new Call of Duty don't gotta have it, those trailers every year. They don't have to. They can just show gameplay, or they'll at this point, Call of Duty's literally too big to fail. You could just, people, as soon as a game flops, they just, oh well, next year we'll have a better game. So like it's no point of even. So if Activision, whoever else, all the other three that make the games, Call of Duty games, just stop making those high fidelity trailers when they talking about, and they get into the scene and all that stuff. They don't have to do that. They're doing that for more, I guess, of hype, and every time people love just watching those trailers and stuff. So it might bring more business, but what I'm saying is more businesses are, more game developers, all AAA developers, all that, are doing less and getting more, you know what I mean? Like too big to fail type corporations or stuff like that. So the biggest example is Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk came out, it was terrible, but it sold so much, right? Now if CD Projekt Red was bitches, they could have just left it like that and just said, oh well, it's whatever, because they broke records. They got way more money than they had on Witcher, and they got massive employees, bunch of different sub studios opening just from that one game, with all the refunds, broke records with the refunds. You know what I mean? So if they really didn't have, if they were just like a company based on proficiency, they would have left the game to die, made a new Cyberpunk, or just stayed on Witcher or whatever. You know what I mean? But they came back and they did all this. So good job, everybody. Anyway, in the anime, it was good. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, guys, these new games like Hell is Us and this LLL, which is a terrible name. Like come on, I was trying to be nice at the beginning, but it's a terrible name. Like, come on, you can't even search it up. You get weird things on YouTube. Just name it something generic, bro. Come on, I mean, cause listen, names are not gonna run out for a long time now, okay? And then when they run out, you throw some numbers in there. You throw some turn the game into LLO, turn it to hashtag pound $, boom. At least when I type it in, I can find the game. Like, come on, like I'm getting into the dark side of YouTube, and I ain't even trying to with 3 letters, and that's it. I did LLO game. It's talking about a whole different game. Anyway, listen, brother. Be excited, but don't be monetarily endowed. You know what I mean? Don't put your bread into it unless you know it's great, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like, I know the new God of War Ragnarok is great. Man, I haven't seen anybody play it. I haven't seen anybody talk about it at all, in the good or bad. But I know for a fact this is how the world works. If you don't know from not knowing that it's not bad, then it's good. You know what I mean? No? Okay, let me explain. If God of War flopped, it would have been everywhere. I'm not trying to look at God of War right now, mainly because I'm not really interested in the franchise. Maybe I'll get back into it, but it's cool, and it's a certain YouTuber I want to watch play it, and he's not done yet, so I want to wait for him to be done so I can binge it. You know the deal. So, if God of War Ragnarok flopped, everybody would be knowing. Trust me, I would have made 3 videos on it, being like, damn, it'll supposed to be the one. But anyway, you know the deal. So, guys, just be wary. Just enjoy the spectacles, but don't give them your spectacles. No, yeah. Alright, I don't even know, bro. Basically, it's a cool looking game. Hopefully, it's not trash. Hopefully, it doesn't have monetization stuff, because you know how Asian developers love their monetization. And let's not pretend like the Americans don't do the same thing. Sony, EA, fucking bitch. Anyway, so you know the deal. Roll my outro.
Cool. I'm always worried about my city boy.